What's good, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 12, Episode 19 review. So the episode begins with Kirk telling Rashida that he went to go speak to their lawyer about getting full custody of Cannon. And he says that he's not trying to take him away from his mom, Jasmine, or anything like that. He just wants it to be 50-50. And I'm like, well, if you've been in his life the way you supposed to have been, then why isn't it already 50-50? I can't see her being on some, no, you ain't seeing my son, you ain't getting my son type of time. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know how I feel about this whole thing. I still don't believe that any of this mess between them is real. I don't know what's real and I don't know what's fake at this point. I'm honestly sick of the whole thing, to be honest with you. But how you gonna go and make that decision without even having that conversation with your quote unquote wife? And Rashida was like, well, I think that we need to take into consideration how that's going to affect our life. Cause she looking like, that means I'm gonna have to participate in raising this child. And ain't they youngest son, he about a teenager at this point now. He gotta be at least about 12, 13. So that's pretty much like starting over. Cause how old is Cannon? It's supposed to be like maybe 5, 6 or something like that. So that's a big axe. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, Kirk and Rashida just irk my nerves. And I'm just sick of them. I really honestly am. So then we see Zell. He and the Bam go and take a walk with one another to discuss everything that's been going on with him and how he's been feeling since finding out that old girl lost the baby. And I don't know if that girl lost the baby or she got an abortion or if this whole thing was fake. I don't know. I really honestly don't, because this mess is so wild that at this point I don't even really know who telling the truth and who lying. But anyway, he has written a diss song for Saucy Santana, child. And I'm like, why? What is the point? I'm so sick of him and Saucy going back and forth, because one minute y'all talking cash to each other, going off on each other, calling each other the worst names that you can call each other, and then next minute y'all back hunching. Like, I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so sick of y'all, okay? And he then goes on to tell Bam that he's linked up with this girl named Bunny who used to mess with T-Lo. T-Lo is the owner, I believe, of Now That's TV, who is with Carly. They are engaged, and he just had a baby by another girl, a newborn baby by another girl. T-Lo got a lot going on in his life, but T-Lo, I don't even think that boy 30 years old yet. And that he tells her that the bunny girl told him that Carly has been harassing her or whatever. Child, ooh, Lord, 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 Lord. I can't even keep up with the foolishness. Because first of all, Carly ain't got no business dating this boy that could literally be her son. This might be a little bit too much for me this morning. Because, like, these people are so ghetto. So then Mama D invites Sierra to Shakira's baby shower. And I was like, why is she inviting this girl to this baby shower? They're not friends. She's close with the Bam. I didn't really understand the point of it all. It was very weird that she invited her, but at least she got an invite, because at first I thought she just went on her own fruition, but to know that at least she was invited, okay. Obviously, based on what happened later on in the episode, she must have talked it over with the Bam, and the Bam told her, yeah, girl, go. You know, I ain't got no issue. But I don't know if I would have went. Even though I know we're filming a reality show and this is Scrap's reality on some real life stuff, because this is a real life situation, I don't think that I would have went. I don't think like everything just ain't for TV fodder for real, but I guess. So then we're introduced to a new cast member late in the game. We are introduced to this reggaeton rapper by the name of International Nova. And I've seen him somewhere. Well, he said that he's worked with like Terror Squad and people like that. So maybe that's where I've seen him. But like I said, he's a Latin artist. He alright looking. He ain't really my cup of tea. But he's had several songs in the top 100 on Billboard, and he recently just got married. His wife name is Christina. She's a luxury real estate agent. They own a luxury real estate company. They just had a son together. And in her confessional, she says that she didn't say she says that they have 3 kids from 2 previous marriages. And she was like, but we don't need to talk about that. So it's giving me that them 3 other kids ain't hers, that them 3 other kids are his, and that he's been married 2 other times. That's what it was giving me. Is that what it was giving y'all? Because that's what it was giving me. Now, Christina is a very beautiful woman. Very beautiful, but beautiful and insecure AF. Okay? She has a conversation with Rashida, Kendra, and Sierra. And she made a comment talking about some she want to be like Kirk and Rashida. I said, well, yep, that lets me know everything I need to know about you. Because she was sitting up there asking them, like, how do they navigate, women being all over they men and the DMs and the comments, because she don't play that and all of this, that, and the third. And she don't let him record with other women. And it's like, girl, you can do all of that policing, and a man will still find a way to cheat on you. It don't matter, girl. The fact that you even got to do all of that, or you feel the need to do all of that, says a lot about the state of your mental health, your insecurities, your self-esteem, and the state of your relationship. And that's not cute nor healthy. You gonna end up driving the man away with all of that. Girl, it ain't even that deep. Okay? But then we go to Zell in the studio with the girl Bunny and Spice, because he wanted to introduce her to Spice because the girl is looking for new management. And Bunny was bunnying. I don't know if she should be called Bunny or Possum. She looked real disheveled, and for some reason she just looked like she smelled like fried rice. I don't know. Like, I was very shocked that was how she came on the show looking. Like, her hair wasn't fresh, the outfit wasn't right, she just looked moist and sweaty for some reason. It just was not giving what it was supposed to be given, okay? But she goes on to say that when she was messing around with the Tilo dude, that he didn't say that he was with Carly after she asked. So I guess he was lying, saying, no, I don't mess with her, da-da-da-da. Typical nigga shit. Then she goes on to say how Carly has been stalking her and bothering her, and she brings out paperwork showing that Carly accused her of stalking her at their engagement party, because she makes a comment to Zell, was like, she said something to the effect of like, did you see me there? And he was like, nah. She was like, well, according to Carly, I was there stalking them. And she shows the police report and all of this stuff. So Spice is like, oh my God, like, what is going on? She was like, this is why I keep my distance when it comes to Carly, because Carly is always involved in some mess. And I'm looking like, too, like, Carly, what is you doing harassing this girl? It ain't her fault. It ain't my fault that you decided to get with a 12-year-old girl, and now you insecure about any girl that come in his peripheral. Like, what is going on, Carly? Carly is too old for this mess. Like, you got a whole grandbaby and you still out here acting a fool. Like, how old is Carly at this point? I know she's got to be in her 50s at this point. Like, girl, sit down. Please sit down. And I can't wait for next week's episode to see why Jessica White try to go upside her head. But it's also revealed in that police statement that Carly and Tilo are already married. Yes, they have gone and gotten married. And Spice is shocked about this. Spice and Zell were quite shocked, because at that engagement party that she had, they were already married. So after the girl goes into the a booth and raps, Spice is all on it. She was like, I think you found a new manager, because the Tilo dude was her manager at first. But now Spice is gonna be her manager. And I liked what she was rapping about. She had a nice good cadence and flow, but I think they gotta get the look together. Most definitely. Now, y'all know I just got into the Now That's TV like towards the end of the summer. So if anybody that watches Now That's TV, was this girl on any of those shows over there? Because she looked like she was on one of them shows fighting. So then we go back to Christina and International Nova at their home. And he says that, I took time off while you was pregnant, but I got to get back in the studio. And she was like, well, when you going? Because I'm going. And he was like, you can't go with me every time I go to the studio. She like, why not? I'll fix my schedule to go. And he was like, well, I'm doing a record with this girl. She asking who. And she like, almost definitely gonna go. I'll switch things around on my schedule. It's not a problem. And he says in his confessional, he's like, I've never given her a reason to distrust me. And I was like, girl, you doing all this, you gonna push the man to cheat. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's annoying. It's annoying me, and I ain't even your husband. Okay? Like, you look ridiculous. And he seemed like he was exhausted. Okay? And dealing with you. But he was being really calm and really patient. But you can tell this is wearing on that man's last nerve. So then after that, we go to Shakira's baby shower that Mama D threw for her. Now, mind you, she had another baby shower from wherever she lives at, that was really nice and big and decorated to the nines, and Scrappy was there and seemed like he was in a la la wonderland. Like, I can't believe this is really happening. Like, this girl about to have my baby. I barely know her. Don't really even know if this is my baby or not. So at this baby shower for TV, Erica is there, and Erica asks Mama D, like, don't you think you should have waited to do all of this until you knew the baby was his? And she was like, well, if I would have did that, some baby mamas be like, she ain't want me around before she knew the baby was his. And so now that the baby is his on paper, now she want me around. Forget them. They treated me bad. And Erica was like, I don't mean treat her bad. I'm just saying, like, get the actual proof that this is his baby before you start making all of these big moves. But Mama D was basically like, I know that's his baby. Like, I know. And the baby was his. I understood where Erica was coming from, but, she had to ride with her son at the end of the day. And why was Erica there? Like, I'm just so confused. I don't want to deal with this. Sierra then arrives shockingly, and Scrap is like, what is she doing here? And so now, you guys, it is time for KEISHA'S Theater, Sierra edition. I need to know why you here and how you know about this. Mama D invited me. I bought the baby gifts. I ain't come on no bullshit, Scrap. And honestly, like, in my understanding, Bam ain't on none of this shit either. I really don't know, so I don't get deep into y'all shit like that. She taking me to court, so she ain't making no money off me, period. Okay, I don't know. I pay my child support. I do everything. Yeah, see, I don't know about the court stuff. I know. What are y'all going to court for? She trying to take my kids and get more child support. Bambi hate this dynamic with her and Scrap. So is Scrap saying she want to take the kids away from him? That's an absolute lie. That's a bold-faced lie. That's a lie on top of a lie. You really think she trying to take the kids, though? Yeah, that's what she trying to do. I want to talk to Bam because this is weird. Like, the whole shit is weird. What's weird? If it's my baby shower, then Why is it like it's weird? Yo, why did you say that? Hey, you thinking I'm being weird because it's your baby shower? Oh, you thought I was talking about you? Yeah. I mean, it is kind of weird that you're here. You know his baby mama here. How you feel about that? I feel fine about that. Because at the end of the day gonna end. And our kids are gonna be siblings. But have y'all met before? Like, you don't know her just like you don't know me. Because she told me, and I don't think that's any of your concern if me and her met. Yeah, but that's... No. The concern right now is about what me and you are talking about. Yeah, but at the end of the day, if it's your baby shower, I came in, I brung gifts, and I did it with love and respect. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. I mean, I don't need any of the gifts, to be honest with you. Shakira is calling me out about being at her baby shower, and I get it, but now she's saying she don't want any of the gifts. Okay, girl, fine. I'll just keep it, and I'll give it to the next bitch that scrap get pregnant. I mean, if you feel that way, I can leave. I promise you I can. You know, I don't think you should leave. You know, I just think that it was the wrong impression. You feel me? You don't even know if I was 100% all the way talking about you. It wasn't all about you. Okay, but you came over here and made it all about me. I was just going to get my lip gloss, actually. Oh, okay. Well, you look cute. And at the end of the day, I would never want to come and step on anybody's toes. You could never step on my toes, sweetheart. Catch. And scene. So here's how I feel about that whole situation. Should Sierra have came? No, I don't think that she should have came, but they're filming a reality show, so she went. Production knew that she was going to come. I don't think that it was a surprise to production, but I obviously see that it was a surprise to Scrappy and to Shakira because they didn't know that she was going to be there. Now, as far as the way the Shakira girl responded and reacted to Sierra's presence, I think that she kind of did a little bit too much because you've never met her before. She hasn't done anything to you. As far as we know, her and Bambi have never had an interaction or words. Only thing that she could possibly go off of is anything that she's seen on social media about Bam or things that Scrappy has been telling her, which we all know you can't trust anything that comes out of Scrappy's mouth because he pits all of y'all against each other. So I didn't think that she should have been just blatantly rude to her. You know, I would have seen what her energy was coming in before I reacted like that, because, you know, you walking around saying, this is weird. This is weird. It was obvious that you're talking about her because you weren't going around saying this was weird until she walked in. And then when she asked you about it, you tried to cop to it, but then downplay it and say you ain't know who I was talking about. And this, like, girl, we know who you was talking about. Like, she came with the nasty energy, you know what I'm saying? And I think that she just did a little bit too much. But I told y'all, she gonna be on this show and she gonna be a problem because she got a mouth on her. She really honestly do. She got a mouth on her, borderline to the point where it's disrespectful. Because after that, she goes over and speaks to Erica, and Mama D suggests that they go and all three of them go and talk. And Shakira was like, I would like to talk to her by myself. We don't need you to be in the conversation. What me and her got to talk about ain't really got nothing to do with you. And granted, it doesn't. And we all know that Mama D goes overboard and oversteps her boundaries. But I thought that she was talking to her very rudely. It was a better way to say that. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand her establishing a boundary with Mama D off rip. But the tone. It's like, girl, who you talking to? That's still this boy mama at the end of the day. And so far, Mama D has been nothing but welcoming to you. And she has not been rude to you. I ain't like that. Yeah, that's why I'm like, her mouth is a little bit. I don't see her and Erica, Mama D, Bambi getting along in the future because of her mouth. And I see it being a lot of issues with her. Scrappy, you thought that Bambi and Erica was quote unquote bad baby mamas and got on your nerves and all of this stuff. Nah, you gonna have a time with that one, especially since she still want to sleep with you and she obviously likes you and got feelings for you. She gonna be the one that drive your ass down the road. She gonna be the problem. Bambi and Erica are gonna be walks in the park compared to that one right there. And I can't wait. So, her and Erica go and sit down and they have a really good conversation. She tells her that, she reads energy and she knows that Erica, is a good person from what she's seen. And, they good. They straight or whatever. And it seems like right now everything is good. But then Sierra comes over to say goodbye. And we have another KEISHA'S theater. Hey y'all, I'm gonna interrupt again. It's me again. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. It's uncomfortable and I feel like it's a little uncomfortable for her. And I can understand that. I can understand how you feel. I mean, I don't care if you say right now. We can probably start over on another day because the other Gemini me is like, bitch, you been tried. Just go. Well, I feel like I've been tried too. Really? Yeah. Because your comebacks was just like, well, did you meet Erica? And it's like, girl, mind your business. I'm going to meet Erica in a second. Well, no. It wasn't. I was just saying that because you said, well, you Bambi's friend. And I said, well, did you meet Erica? And I said, well, Bambi ain't even on that type of time. She genuinely said she want to meet the baby. She wants you and the kids to be on a good. Well, that's great. That's great. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, like she done already started telling the babies, y'all gon' get a new sibling that's about to come. I love that. I really do. Well, why she want to have meetings and stuff? She needs to have the same meeting. It's overdue with Imani. And apologize for lying on her. So you can plug that bulb too. That's still been in the air. All right. It's the elephant that's been in the room for quite some time. I mean, we gonna have that talk too. So you really not gonna stay? No, I'm not gonna stay. Why? Because, bitch, you done ruffle me up. Shoot, I'm all shook up. I had to get in my goddamn reality star bag. Girl, you ruffle me up too. But I'm regular now. Thank you for having me so much. I love you, E-girl. Alright, y'all. Bye. And scene. So Sierra leaves and calls the BAM, who's filming her confessional, and tells her that she was uncomfortable at the baby shower and that the girl was feeling some type of way that she was there. And Bambi was like, why wasn't Erica there? Like, why she got an issue with me? Like, if that's the case, like, why she ain't got an issue with Erica? Like, huh? And I could understand where Bambi was coming from, but at the same time, Bambi, this is your best friend, and she's coming to this girl baby shower. They don't know each other. The optics are weird. And so Sierra then goes on to tell her what Erica said, and Bambi blew up. She was like, that bitch need to shut the F up for real. I ain't apologizing to none of y'all, and F the new baby mama too. I'm tired of trying to be cool with all these bees. Like, I ain't got time for this. And I I get where she was coming from when it comes to like the new baby mama, because it's just like, you got all this static and I ain't never did nothing to you. I ain't never said nothing to you. It's like, what the hell is going on? Now, as far as the Erica and the Imani situation, I feel like Erica needs to have several seats because, ma'am, did she lie on Imani? I can't even remember what happened, but I think she did. I think she did lie on Imani or whatever. And she was wrong. She was wrong. If what happened with that? It's been like 2 years now. I don't even remember. But I do think that she was wrong in the situation. If I'm remembering correctly, Bambi was wrong. And she does need to apologize. But at the same time, you got so much smoke for her, but you was grinning and skinning and going on trips with Scrappy, the same person that was married to her and allowed her to do that and co-signed her and backed her up. But yet and still, you ain't have no problem forgiving him. And I'm wondering, did she know that during that time when they was filming, he was right back skinning and grinning in Bambi's face? So it's just like, girl, all the picking and choosing. The picking and the choosing, ma'am. Because you shouldn't have want to had nothing to do with him because he, quote unquote, sat back and let her lie on you or lie on Imani. And then still back in her face. Still trying to be with her. Once again, he pits all of y'all against each other. New baby mama girl to be added into the mix now too. Like, I just simply cannot with y'all. I really honestly cannot. Because I don't understand how they don't see that Scrappy is the problem here. Has and always will be the problem. And he rotates y'all in and out like crash test dummies. And y'all just continue to stay on the track. Girl, I cannot. But this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was good. I'm interested to kind of see what's going to happen with this international Nova guy and his wife. But it's giving typical jealous wife that's doing team too much. You know what I'm saying? The baby shower was funny because Sierra's funny and I just love her so much. This T-Love and Carly and the bunny girl situation is just very Carly-esque, very ghetto. But yeah, this is a good episode. I'm going to give this week's episode an A. It was good. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about it down below in the comment section. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.